Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks very much for joining us. Today, we would like to introduce our Energy Boost Challenge that will start in the new year already on the 10th of January. And it will be the whole idea of the challenge is to boost the energy in order to have the most successful, the most productive 2022. And today, me and Irina decided to tell you more about energy as such and to tell you about the drink Ningxia Red, which helps to not only boost the energy in a healthy way, but also allows you to balance your hormonal system. It fights free radicals, which prolongs your being young because it's anti-aging, stuff like that. So I quickly want to introduce myself. My name is Mila Chirkova, and I live in Cape Town. And I've been actually using Ningxia Red and essential oils for over 2 years. And that completely changed the quality of my life and the quality of my family life. But I don't want to spend too much time talking about that because today our focus is on challenge. And I'm sure all of you know me already. Irina, you can also introduce yourself briefly. So
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Irina. Yeah, I've been with essential oils, Ningxia Red, all the supplements that Young Living is offering for over a year, almost 2 years. Yeah, so that also changed my life. Yeah, so let's maybe just start and get into it immediately.
Yes, let's talk about energy in general. Actually, when you start, lots of us maybe think that everything has a tangible form, like you can touch your hand, you can touch the table, you can touch a cup, but actually everything consists of energy. It consists of vibrational form, and even though we don't see it as such, it doesn't change that fact. And there were lots of studies and there is lots of science behind that, and I don't want to go into that, but anyone who wants to double check that, you can just Google, and there is lots of information about that. But even now, the whole medical approach has changed. A lot of people realize that pharmaceutical stuff and doctors, and I don't want to badmouth anyone, but the medicine as such, traditional medicine, basically attends to the symptoms of any disease. Like when the person goes to a doctor asks, so what are your symptoms? But not everyone goes to the root of the problem. And sometimes the root of the problem is actually energetic. And a human has different bodies. It actually has an energetic body, which is a thin body or called aura as well. It has emotional body and it has a physical body. And of course, when we have some symptoms like, I don't know, we have a headache or like our tummy is sore, then we think, okay, it's time to go to the doctor. But actually, if we addressed it at earlier stage, when we connected all the dots and addressed it on energetical level or emotional level, it wouldn't even transform into a physical form. So energy is everywhere. We are part of energy. Our organs has different vibrations, they have different energy, and that's why nowadays there is a special device that actually treat you energetically. And essential oils, what they do, they increase the energy of our body and they help us to feel lighter, to feel better. If we don't have energy, what happens? We actually feel very demotivated to do things. It's very difficult, especially for women, to push ourselves and to do something from the place of I must. It's really, really absolutely different kind of abundance and miracle that happens if we do something from the place of I want, and a place of flowing, especially for a woman, like I said, that's important. So it's very, very important to restore your energy. And we will talk about how we can do that and how we can get rid of things that actually create something that leak our energy. And because nowadays humans in general, they're social beings and we interact with each other all the time, and sometimes we're attracted to someone, and if you actually think about it, usually that person has a lot of energy, so we're attracted to someone's energy. Maybe you heard the term energy vampire, someone who who like kind of eats or drinks your energy, and you feel like completely what is the word I'm looking for? Like you feel like your battery is completely, sorry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your battery
exhausted or drained.
flat. Yeah, you're feeling flat, like everything, like all the living energy and force has left you. It happens sometimes. So that's very, very important to be conscious about that and to restore your energy. So first of all, energy is a source of material abundance. If you don't have energy, it's very difficult to put any plans that you have into realization, into action, because you simply will be flat by the time you need to finalize everything. Of course, it's a source of health. If you don't have energy, you start feeling emotionally and physically symptoms that will indicate to that. It's a source of good relationships, like I mentioned. People really are drawn to people with high energy. And if you feel flat, you will also notice that people actually kind of distance themselves from you, because they also feel like you are now trying to get some of their energy. And of course, it's a source of motivation and inspiration. It's a source of good living. If you want to feel like you're living life to the fullest, you need to address the level of your energy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mila. So you explained it so nicely. So basically energy is really so important in our life, and it is important how we take care of our energy. Yeah, and now coming to our next slide. So I want to emphasize that there are different sources of energy. So we have listed now 4 sources of energy. It's physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. And the idea is actually to tackle all the sources, because by neglecting one of them, you will still not fully feel your potential energy. So with physical, for instance, you must assess yourself, like, do you sleep enough? Do you wake up tired? Maybe you didn't have enough sleep. So this is something that you can assess in your life. Or food that you eat. What do you eat? Does the food give you your energy? Or do you feel afterwards like lying on a couch and you just don't want to do anything? Yeah. Then, of course, physical exercise. If we're neglecting our bodies, if we don't generate this energy through physical exercise, so eventually we are gonna start getting back pains or this pains, and so we're losing our energy. So then next thing, emotional. Yeah, and Mila has already mentioned this point, how quickly you can lose your energy when communicating with people who do not inspire you, but instead they're taking your energy. Just do this exercise, list all your friends, list all your people, close people or not close people you're communicating with. Do they actually give you this energy boost? Like after talking to them, suddenly you feel, wow, now I'm so full and I want to do this and I want to do that. Or afterwards you actually feel like, oh my gosh, now I'm so drained after talking to this person. So you must really assess it. And then of course, emotional energy, the emotional source of energy. What can give us energy? If you go into nature, that you feel relaxed, or you start your gratitude journal, that it creates, like, the idea is to create positive emotions in you and track what gives you negative emotions and start eliminating them from your life. And then of course, intellectual. What we mean by this is that every day the idea is that you learn something new. and you put it into practice. And when you learn something new, maybe it's a knowledge, it's a skill, and you put it into practice, immediately you will feel this boost of energy as well. It will lift you up. Yeah, and then spiritual, it's all about what do you do for your self-realization? Like, how do you connect with your spirit? How do you connect with yourself? Do you live in accordance with your values? And here, of course, for this one, we've got the whole range of essential oils that also can help you to connect with yourself, with your spirit. So here it's important, just give this time for yourself, leave out everything and say, okay, now this is my time. And all of this combined will, of course, give you a good energy. And talking of physical food, this is where Ningxia also comes into place. Yeah, so, and then an important point what we wanted to mention to you, how cluttered are you? Yeah, you as a person and the space where you actually live or work. So this is a very important moment, because you cannot bring anything new and fresh into your life if you have so much old that you cannot let go of. Yeah, and by old, I mean not only physical, which is extremely important, like to your home and your space, like the clothes that you haven't worn for a year, or any old toys maybe of your children, or like anything that you actually feel that this is too much in my home, that doesn't have any value. Or broken cups. Did you know that broken cups and plates, they actually needs to be thrown away, because this is a source of bad energy if you eat from them. So don't even have any regrets, just throw away old stuff. So then your emotions also, like, are you carrying some negative emotions, regrets, resentments? So all of this, you need to purify yourself. So the oils here that will help you is purification, to clear your self, your space, and release. We will come into it. And then your thoughts, like, what thoughts do you think? Just even track your thoughts, like every day. Is it the same thoughts over and over, but how do they serve you? Like, also any thoughts about other people, any maybe judgments, you must be able to release yourself from all of this and like concentrate only on your own life, yeah, and think positively. So whatever negative thought comes to you, just immediately transform and change it to positive. And then, of course, yourself on your laptop, you will be amazed how much energy it eats from you, actually. Your groups where you don't really maybe even take part in, but the message is just coming, and it's time, it's your energy, and the chaos on your desktop, maybe you will be amazed how wonderful you feel after you cleared it up, after you went through old photos, movies. Sometimes through WhatsApp comes photos you download and then you never actually wanted them. Immediately delete. Yeah, so this is what actually we wanted to give you as a big homework now before we start our challenge, that you really put emphasis into it, to declutter, to purify yourself, your space, do the proper analysis of your current life. Yeah. So then
yeah, Irina, I just want to also add, I think this is like really brilliant that you brought it up, because for a long time, I was working a lot on my personal energy, forgetting to declutter. And my home and my space and my internet, my laptop, it was like a bin, you know, like when you just like throw lots of things and you don't even realize, like you said, how much energy is leaking through all of that. It's literally was like 80%. So it doesn't matter what you do. And I did a lot to restore my energy, but every time, like, I would forget a little bit, and like I would not go to gym for a few days, or I would not eat like, or even like I would not go and sleep at a certain time, like my routine has changed, I would feel flat again. And that's why it's so important to address this before we start our marathon, because without this, all your actions and all your efforts will be not in vain, but it will be really devalued, because it's a huge chunk of energy that's leaking through it. It's like a
Yes,
black hole.
because you cannot, yeah, you cannot fill the cup which is already full. And you want to
Excellent.
fill your cup with fresh, new energy. Yeah, you want to bring abundance into your life. But if it's already full of what you don't even need, it will be, yes, it won't be very effective. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next slide, and we want to talk about Ningxia Red. And before I will go into Ningxia and what it consists of, I want to first tell you why I was attracted to this drink in the first place, just to explain you. Lots of us, we live in this modern world when it's very, very busy. Let's be honest, our life is very, very busy. Sometimes I wish I could go somewhere where the life is very low maintenance and very low key, when you don't need to like do presentations, meet with people, go shopping, which for me takes a lot of energy out. And you just switch off the phone and nobody's calling you, and you can just connect with nature, because for me personally, it's like the best source of energy. But we are human beings, and we're beings. We are always doing things. We have goals. We need to achieve things. And you know what? We obviously need energy. And there is a belief that coffee or like energy drinks, they help us to boost that. And I've noticed there is a lot of young people that are walking with these Monsters or Red Bull, which is on energy drinks filled with caffeine. And what does caffeine do? I just want to explain you that caffeine actually, it triggers the release of adrenaline, which is a hormone, which is a fight or flight, basically hormone. So when there is adrenaline, we feel like, oh, we are like very alert, and we're very, we're at the state when we feel that we are capable of doing anything. But also after that, there is a release syndrome, when you feel like suddenly you're super tired, like much more tired than you felt before you drank that cup of coffee. And then what people do usually, they drink another cup, and then another cup, and then another, and it doesn't work. Because coffee, yes, I'm not gonna deny that in small doses, coffee can be beneficial for you. But if you use it as an energy boost, it doesn't work. It actually makes you very anxious. It makes you like very hyper. And for some people who already, you know, like they're a little bit, their nervous system is a little bit more alert, it actually can be very, very bad. So Ningxia Red is a source of energy boost, but it doesn't affect your nervous system in that way, because it doesn't trigger the release of adrenaline hormone, but it still gives you energy, a lot of energy. In fact, when you start drinking it consistently, you suddenly notice that you feel so much energy, and you feel like, wow, you can do lots of things. And kids, funny enough, because it tastes so well, and they basically, kids are more connected with themselves, they will ask you for more and more of this drink, because they feel like they can do lots of things, and they obviously need lots of energy, and they don't really need a coffee boost for that. But you know, kids are also very, very different, and especially those ones that are very busy and have sports and maybe do lots of extramurals, they actually also do need an energy boost, but a healthy one. And sugar, by the way, takes the energy away. And of course, our kids are exposed to sugar in every shape and form. So if you want to address that situation, please look at Ningxia Red as well. Because when I started thinking like, what can I replace all that sugar and drinks, sugary drinks, and all these other things, I actually realized that Ningxia is a perfect solution. And another thing is, we obviously try to give our kids the best nutrition, the best vitamins, because they're growing and they need food for their brain because they're studying. And it's actually very, very important to understand that nowadays, first of all, kids are not really exposed to lots of fruits and vegetables in their diet. They eat a lot of processed foods, and that's just the reality. And if your kids eat lots of vegetables and healthy That's more like an exception and well done, but we are not judging anyone here because, you know, we all trying our best. We are all the best parents, the best moms we can be. But just think about it. If you want your kids to get nutrition, Ningxia Red is a great solution for that as well. So not only just for you to replace your coffee intakes with something healthier, but also for your kids so that they get their portion of nutrients and vitamins that are so important for their well-being, for their growth, for their mental functioning, for all those things. And now let's just think and talk, not think, you don't need to think. Let's just talk about Ningxia Red and what it consists of. So it has a goji berry puree, and I actually want to show you a video about that as well. It has cherry juice, plum juice, chokeberry juice, blueberry juice, pomegranate juice. So all those juices combined give a lot of synergy and a lot of vitamins. And what like makes it especially unique is essential oils of orange, yuzu, lemon, and tangerine. And what essential oils do, they actually take the nutrients and as couriers, they take it to the cell. And the absorption level is much, much higher of any supplements or of any juices if they consist of essential oils as well. And essential oils of Young Living, as you know, they have therapeutic quality and they can be ingested. So there is no problem with that. You're not gonna harm yourself. I want to quickly just leave this and I just want to show you the video about Ningxia Red.
Ningxia Red's journey begins in the remote hills of the former Chinese province of Ningxia. It's a story of high-quality ingredients and exacting processes coming together to produce a premium essential oil-infused drink. Ningxia Red, a seed-to-seal story. The wolfberry, or goji berry, gives our drink its rich, signature crimson color. At Young Living, we work directly with Chinese vendors to grow wolfberries in locations that are rigorously tested for the presence of pesticides, heavy metals, and other potential contaminants. Once the wolfberries are harvested, they're cleaned and sent off to be pureed. Puree of this superfruit is the drink's core ingredient. Why puree and not juice? Because it captures more of the wolfberry's nutritional potential from both pulp and juice. We test this puree both before and after it is shipped from China to ensure that it meets our strict requirements. Because fiber, zeaxanthin, critical amino acids, and polysaccharides are found in the whole berry, you're not missing out on any of these valuable nutrients. Ningxia Red is also formulated with a flavorful blend of blueberry, plum, cherry, aronia, and pomegranate concentrates, plus grape seed extract. These fruits have powerful compounds, phytonutrients, polyphenols, vitamins, and minerals that support your full body wellness. What really sets Ningxia Red apart, though, is a blend of 4 citrus essential oils: orange, tangerine, lemon, and rare yuzu. These essential oils support healthy digestion, promote a positive outlook, and more. So how does this whole body nutrient infusion make it to the homes of our members around the world? Once all of the ingredients have passed our testing and quality checks, they're weighed and combined. We then fill our signature frosted glass bottles with this halal and kosher certified blend of wolfberry puree, superfruit juices and extracts, and essential oils. Each bottle gets 2 final quality inspections, once before it is boxed and again between the time it leaves our facility and is shipped directly to you. Serve up 2 delicious ounces daily to take advantage of Ningxia Red's balanced ingredients that support whole body wellness, energy levels, eye health, help fight against oxidative stress, and support normal cellular function. Now that you've seen the journey of Young Living's Ningxia Red, from wolfberry fields in China to homes worldwide, we hope that Ningxia Red can be an essential part of your journey to transformed wellness.
Okay, fantastic. So back to our slides. So as you can see, Ningxia
technique is one of Gary's amazing gifts to all of us.
Sorry, let me
I
just
was given
close
my
this.
first raindrop.
That's okay. So let's
Yeah,
continue.
just to add, Mila, yes, my daughter, she just loves it. I only give her one sachet, she wants another one. Yeah, so for her, Ningxia is an amazing thing.
My son reminds me about Ningxia Red, and I have it in bottle and in this little sachets, and he reminds me every day. If he asks me actually if he can take a sachet, because he really loves the taste. So let's just go to the slide, 30 reasons to drink Ningxia Red, and I'm not going to read it to you, but you can see on the slide yourself how beneficial it is for your health. So it helps you with energy, and it also helps you to maintain healthy blood pressure, cholesterol levels, blood sugar levels. It improves the quality of your sleep, because obviously you're not drinking coffee anymore, because that was actually the only drink that helped me to get off coffee. For a long time, I was thinking, I was a little bit like attached to that drink. I still love the smell of coffee. Like, you know, freshly brewed coffee for me smells absolutely amazing. And I always wanted to taste it, because like the smell was so great. But like the taste wasn't as great, even though like I drink only good quality coffee. And I still tried to get off that coffee hook. But because, like I explained, the life is so busy and it's difficult to plan, and you don't have a healthy replacement, it was very challenging. Just to say no to yourself and be disciplined doesn't work, actually. It doesn't. You really need to replace it with something healthy. And when Ningxia Red came into my space, and I started drinking it regularly, I realized how easy it is to replace it. And now, like, we started this challenge in Russia, and I've been off coffee for 2 weeks already without even craving it. It's not a difficult switch. It's so easy. So I really encourage you, especially if you are one of those people like myself who really want to stop drinking coffee, or maybe not completely stop it, but decrease the amount of coffee. Because if you have like 1 cup of coffee a day, it's gonna be okay. The problem comes when you drink 5 coffees, you know, 4 or 5 coffees, and then you don't even realize that that's what you do. Now, I want to go into like talking a little bit about our marathon, and I want to explain you the structure. So basically, the way it will work is it's gonna last for 21 days. And we will have the charts where you can actually measure yourself and record like all the difference in your health and your well-being, in your material status as well. And we're going to talk about that, because like we said in the beginning, and it's really true, your energy level is very closely connected with the level of abundance in your life. What is abundance? I mean material level, right? So it's the money. If the money is flowing into your life, then most probably your energy level is quite high. And if the money stops flowing, then probably you need to address your energy level. So for 21 days, we're going to be drinking Ningxia Red. You can get it in sachets. There's 30 sachets in the box, or you can buy 2 bottles. It's still on special, but it's literally first come, first served, because the special will be over soon. You can message us directly if you don't know where to find those specials, and we're going to help you. With Irina, we're going to show you how to order those ones. And besides that, you will also address a few things that you want to focus on, because as we know, where your energy, when your focus goes, your energy flows, right? So you need to focus on certain areas. It's like when we do the wheel of balance, and we, for instance, think, okay, now all the areas are great, but my relationship needs some focus for this month or for this year, or everything is great, but money is not where I want them to be. So I need to focus on that side. Or health, maybe this year you want to focus on your health or on your kids. It can be completely different fields of your life that you want to focus on. And we want to talk right now with Irina about how you can enhance that focus with some essential oils blends formulated by Gary Young, which are absolutely genius, and they really, really help if you use them on a daily basis, like again for 21 days, and you can decide which one is more needing for you right now, like which one you want to focus on now, but maybe for future. Like after listening to us, you say, okay, now I'm focusing on my abundance, but later on, I want to try another blend that also works. But don't try to mix it all in one, because I know we all want to be very healthy, happy, with lots of money. But if you go step by step, you can actually reach your goals much faster. Mm-hmm. And I want to start with abundance. As the name suggests, it's material abundance, not just material abundance, but mainly the focus on bringing wealth back into your life, or increasing the level of wealth that you have in your mind, in your life right now. It also enhances the frequency of the energy field. It creates the law of attraction, and we all know what you give, that's what you get. So we're going to speak about it more in depth in our marathon. We will have a webinar that will be devoted to those oils, and we will share some practices that you would need to do in order to be successful in your goals. But for now, I just want to mention a few things about those oils. So it also helps you to calm the nervous system. It's respiratory supportive, and it's skin and hair improving. But to be very honest, I'm using abundance like for 21 days when I really want, like I have a goal that I want to achieve, and it can be a material goal. And I start using it every day, doing certain rituals, saying certain things, but consistently. Consistency is the key. And you obviously also need to know where you apply the different oils, and we will share all of this with you once we start our marathon. So let's go to the next one. So Irina, I want to ask.
So the next one.
Okay, I delete.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just to add, also my abundance oil is always with me. I've got this bracelet where I put one drop is enough on lava stone, and the smell, I promised you for 3 days I could smell it. Today is the 4th day I refilled it, and it's amazing. It's just like always with you. Yeah, and you concentrate on what you want to achieve, like Mila said, activate this law of attraction, and this is what you will get. Yeah, but coming to our next oil is magnify your purpose. And like what Mila explained, so basically when you start this marathon, you need to know what is important for you at this stage. Maybe it is something to like to get a big project going, yeah, something which has got a big meaning for you, or maybe even yourself come to self-realization, what is actually your purpose. So then you this boost of energy will help you to come with this, and then of course the oil magnify your purpose. And it's amazing blend, consists of many beautiful oils, like you can see on the slide. And so what it does, it basically helps us to connect with our divine and get deep into our potential and open up our potential. Yeah, so it helps to like for greater energy to flow into our brain, which activates creativity, motivation, and focus. Yeah, also helps you to actually commit to your purpose, whatever you want to do, to your desire, intention, and helps you to realize your goal. It is a very, very beautiful aroma, very calming. Yeah, so it will support your wellness, very relaxing, and of course, yeah, it helps to enhance your performance and is stimulating. Yeah, so then we can go.
Yeah, I want to
so
show that
have
I
this.
actually have it with me here, Magnifier Purpose.
Mm,
Okay, next one. Next one is
it's so
belief.
beautiful. It smells amazing.
Yeah, all the blends smell amazing to me. Like, I absolutely love abundance. I absolutely love Magnify Purpose. Belief, you know, is my favorite. I know it's your favorite as well. It smells so divine, and it really gives emotional support, calming, uplifting. It helps to reveal unlimited potential. It restores the sense of hope. So if you feel like right now in your life you want to strengthen your maybe spiritual beliefs, or you want to go more into meditations, or if you believe in God and you want to go into prayers and strengthening those relationships, belief is one of those blends that would really, really help on those levels. And also, you know, sometimes when we do set some goals, and they're very ambitious goals, we don't have any guarantees. All we have is our belief and faith that, you know, it will happen in the best possible way, and that's how it usually works. So belief is that oil that gives you that strength, that inner strength and inner support and inner faith that allows you to carry on and to go through all the challenges that will definitely appear, because that's how life works. So belief, I think, is a must-have in every family, especially if you do projects, if you do work for yourself, if you do work with people, and just for yourself as well, you know, just to have that sense of faith, and strong sense of faith.
Yeah, maybe just to add here, I think also if someone goes through some health challenges and our mind is so strong, belief can also help us to actually believe, yes, we are healthy, yeah, to concentrate on this health and believe in it, and that will also help to actually get better. Yeah. Good. And so, and then the highest potential, also amazing, beautiful smelling oil. And this one consists of 23 different oils. Imagine that, what a powerful blend. Yeah. And some of them, like Northern Lights Black Spruce, has got like enormous high vibration. Yeah. So it actually helps us to, yeah, to actually realize our potential, yeah, and stimulates our creativity, harmonizes, inspires you to start seeing your new opportunity, because everything is already in us. So we just need to unlock it. And this highest potential is the oil which will actually help you to unlock it. Whatever goal you have, just maybe even in combination with belief oil, yeah. so that you believe in your potential, yeah. But it gives us this feeling of confidence and emotional well-being. So this is the oil you want to work with if you actually want to reach to your highest potential during this marathon, and then obviously in the future after.
Yeah, I also want to add to this. In general, we all have a lot of potential in us, and we know that. And sometimes you look at someone and you think, wow, this person has lots of potential. Why is he not successful? And what keeps us back is usually our fear of unknown. So if you start working with this blend, you will actually realize that all these fears is just limiting beliefs that we have in our mind. That's all. Then they're just illusions. And this highest potential will help you to make that first step and go forward with your dreams. So like really very, very powerful blend. The next one is release. Irina will tell you about it.
Yeah, so release is this oil which will actually help you to get rid of your negative emotions, any traumatic memories that you have, which are actually stored on the cellular level. And release also, when we will give you some practices, and release actually will help you to clean your liver on an energy level, because this is where we accumulate all the anger, frustration, disappointment, resentment, jealousy. And release is the oil which helps to actually get rid of these negative emotions. Also, of any limiting beliefs, like what Mila just said, we actually all have potential, but this limiting beliefs as well as the fear of unknown is what is holding us back, and release will help you with this as well. So it also consists of beautiful different oils, including rose, so which also very high vibration oil, very feminine oil. So the release is also very relaxing. I like to use it in the evening in the diffuser as well. So this is, you can, and even during this cluttering phase that we will suggest to you, release is also a good oil to work with.
That's I also just want to add that we all go emotionally through different experiences, and sometimes, like when we have something like traumatic, we don't always deal with it completely, and we don't always release all the emotions. What we do, we usually store it deep inside, like so that we don't think about it constantly, and then we just like pack it, and it gets packed and packed and packed and packed until one day it transforms into some kind of illness, and we realize we can't deal with this anymore. So release is, like Irina said, is fantastic to help to just like an onion, you just take one layer and you release it, you take another layer and you release it. So think about an onion. We all have all these layers. We all humans with lots of experience, and not all the experiences are very pleasant. We all have that. But if we don't deal with it consciously, and if we don't release those emotions that don't serve us anymore, then we store that and we don't allow new energy to flow into our life. Like I know, if as working as a coach, I've seen lots of women that went through some traumatic experience in relationship in the past. They haven't dealt with it on a deeper level, and now they can't meet a new person. And they don't, like literally this morning I had a conversation with my friend, and she said, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I'm clever, I'm beautiful, I have money, I have a job, but I can't meet a good man. And the problem is that she doesn't have space, you know, like to allow a new energy to get into her life. So release is one of those blends that will really help you. I personally use that. And I personally can tell you, once I started using that, it took me a while. It didn't happen in 21 days, but if you do it consistently, it definitely works. So I think we are done with our presentation. I will stop share. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask us questions. But like I mentioned before, the marathon starts on the 10th of January. In order to participate in this marathon and take advantage of all the practices, all the things that we will be teaching you, you need to have either the 30 sachet box of Ningxia Red. You need to buy it, because without Ningxia, it will be very difficult for you to participate in this marathon. Or you can buy 2 bottles. If you're in South Africa, they are on special right now until sold out. So I really encourage you to take advantage of that. I got it, and I actually love to drink it from the bottle. Like you put it in the fridge, and it's amazing when it's cold. It's really is amazing. And we will also share recipes what you can do for your kids with those ones, because like my kids like all those sorbets made of Ningxia Red. So you give them something they want, they share it with friends, and like all the friends of my kids, they come for more because it tastes like more. So I really invite you to participate in this, to take advantage of this, and to boost your energy level, especially because obviously we're in December. Next year is this fresh start. We need to help ourselves to prepare and have as much energy as possible in order to make all those wish lists that we usually like to write in the beginning of the month, in the beginning of the year. To make it a reality, you need energy to do that. That's like the most valuable currency nowadays. energy. And if you don't have it, it's going to be very, very, very challenging to live without it.
Yeah, definitely. What you said, Mila, is so important. And with Ninja, just my advice also, just stock up. I actually also didn't realize it was still on special, and I just got the box of the sachets, but I've also wanted bottles. So I think I'm just gonna get extra bottles because I want to continue with Ninja now already, and then of course for our marathon that I have enough. Yeah, and also
Yes.
important to say that these blends, they're only available up until today. So it was a part of this holiday gift guide that they launched 3 months ago, and it expires today. So I called the office and they said they're not sure when they're going to have them again. So please, please don't get disappointed. Don't miss this opportunity. Choose today with what oil or oils you want to walk during this marathon, or obviously for yourself for future, and just get them today.
Yes, don't miss out on
together
this
with
opportunity
Ninja.
because me and Irina, we actually had to pay extra and order it from Europe because we really wanted to have those blends, but they were not available in South Africa, and now they're available at such a great price. And all you need to do is basically go to your virtual office, and you can even get it as your essential rewards order. So it's not only standard order, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's going to be one of your monthly orders. So take advantage of this. Today is the last day, but you still have the full day to order it. If you have a trouble of how you order it, please reach out, contact us. We will help you with pleasure. Thank you so much for listening to this webinar. I hope you all join us on the 10th of January. And I hope that you will have the best holiday season. Rest well, start decluttering, and maybe start already turning down your coffee, sugar intake. I know it's difficult when everyone is gathering together. That's why we wanted to give you some time to prepare, because we understand that you don't want to miss out on all the delicious food and stuff that you will have.
Yeah, and I think supervision is very important. So if you know you want to take part, we will give you specific ways even how to declutter. So we're going to start opening our group now, so we can just support you in the preparation phase. So just reach out to us and let's get this year started on a high energy. Yes.